In particular here are power outages in the state of South Carolina. If you take a look at this map behind me, you can see just where the worst of the power outages are in effect. It was last updated today at about 5:48, so really these numbers are about 30 minutes old, but you can see that in the upstate in particular, these are areas that definitely felt the brunt of Helene's wrath, and as a result, all of these areas, especially Spartanburg County, for instance, still has 171,000 people without power. These areas were inundated not only with rain. You've seen some of the video from areas in the mountains, upstate South Carolina. As you get into areas in North Carolina and Tennessee, it's just tragic, really, what's happening there. And as a result, power outages there, about 171,000 outages. And so that, look, it says 97% is the outage percentage. So it's just a pretty dire situation in the upstate. And really, when you look back, it seems as though the areas of primary concern, as we said, are the areas in the upstate. And there are other areas around our state. If you look, you go here to the map, it's going to show us, well, actually, let's get back here and hopefully we can see. We're going to go back to regions and get back to South Carolina. I was just a little happy there with the punch. But you can see, again, the areas in the upstate are primarily where the worst of this is. But one area in particular, Lexington County here in the Midlands, is an area that we've seen the percentage of power outages go down by the hour, really. 32% of people in Lexington County right now are without power. The main energy companies here, Dominion Energy, 114,000 people without power. Mid-Carolina Electric Cooperative, 40,000 people without power. And again, these crews are working overtime. They need some patience. Now, of course, in Lexington County, this is an area that is very near Lake Murray. Some of these streets are one way in, one way out. Power lines have come down, trees have come down, and it's making for a pretty dire situation in some of these neighborhoods, but these crews are getting out there and they're doing the absolute best they can. Again, this outage percentage has come down throughout the day. Earlier today it was at about 48%. It's at 32% now, so that number continues to drop as those power crews are working to get the power restored. And of course, we'll be keeping track of all of these power outage numbers on air and online, WISTV.com. But still,